That's how they gonna do me. All right. Kleptocracy. Get notes ready. What's up, y'all? Peace and love, man. What's been crack-a-lacking? Hope it's hot where you at, like it's hot here. Like it's hot here. Let's get these notes right. This Kleptocracy, this is a lecture series, so this is the introduction to Kleptocracy. I want to thank everybody here. We're going to load up in here too as well. Okay. So let these people load up right now. All right. Kleptocracy, man. So, let's see. Get these notes right. Let's get everything ready. Okay. Okay, man. See. Having awareness and observing everything that's in this matrix right now, basically paying attention to the news and one's everyday life, you should be able to, first of all, let me back up. This spiritual journey is a selfless journey. So you will be finding yourself in these places of a lot of pushback, a lot of terminology like you move one step or two steps forward, you get knocked back 10. All of these type of things, feeling uncomfortable on your journey and everything like this. This represent, also you could say it represent polarity. So you can pick this up or label this as a frequency, energy, vibration, stuff like this. So you will feel this. The journey, the spiritual journey is very lonely. That's okay. You get what I'm saying? Feeling uncomfortable on your journey is okay. You have to know this. You have a lot of people, and you, first of all, this matrix is playing with your intelligence. People who are any understanding that makes this complex, like this conspiracy theories, people always want to be right, all of this stuff is, you could say, esoteric. So this is why you have a lot of esoteric knowledge out. This is why you also have a lot of people that can understand or say they in this space of understanding will use certain words like psyop. You get what I'm saying? Conspiracy theories. All of this. Whatever, the point I'm trying to get to, whatever is getting shown to you in one polarity is a psyop, is a ritual, is something that's there to go against you. So this is why a lot of us is still getting lost in the sauce, and you have to do this work yourself. You have to do this work yourself before you even group up with anybody. And let alone when you have this form of intelligence, when you're linking up with somebody, that's not a group. It shouldn't be a group setting. So even people vibrating on a higher frequency, even if they linking up with people, they don't call that a group. They don't call that a group setting. You don't want to be in groups at all. You don't want to be in groups at all. Kleptocracy, this the introduction of the lecture series. Kleptocracy is what people not understanding is what they're governed by, or what their countries is ran by, or what they world is, how they world even exists. So what I'm breaking down and trying to talk slow is that a lot of these motherfuckers is up under pure mind control. Pure mind control. So you thinking you breaking out of something, but you bleeding the shit. You didn't reprogram your damn self. So you bleeding that. So it's like you saying school ain't shit, but then you leave school, but everything that you finna do is of this school system, and if it don't work out, you fucked up. But you didn't reprogram yourself. Like you said, the shit is not shit, anything. It is useful, just like your dietary system. A motherfucker will stop doing some shit, stop whatever, vegan or whatever the case may be, then you go to a keto diet, and these motherfuckers be dying. Having side effects. So when you operating on a frequency or in the spiritual realm, period, you are going to have a human side effect. Because you a God, or access this God frequency, and you in a human body. So you're going to have a side effect. This is why when I do lectures and people have me on webinars or whatever the fuck they platforms, it'll be motherfuckers want to argue. Do you get what I'm saying? Be people having a problem with the messenger, but would turn around and have somebody opposite of themselves saying the same exact shit, not in depth, but on a surface level, and they rocking with it. This is mind control. This is psyop shit. Just the equivalent to a motherfucker looking at movies, or a motherfucker, old people looking at commercials, or white people looking at the news, and you getting fed what they want you to believe in. You getting fed what they want you to believe in. So you looking at black young men being robbers and rapists. Motherfuckers will believe that shit. People is believing that shit. What's going over their heads is the psyop. That's what's going over people's heads. The spiritual, that which is actually spiritual too. I'm just like people will want me to talk and use these big words and all this shit, but won't understand this shit. But then when you slow the shit down, motherfuckers be waiting for you to get to the point when the point is in the goddamn title. The point will already be made. Everything I'm giving you is evidence and data that motherfuckers, or I'm showing you pure mind control in real time in eschatology form. People still haven't got past a person cursing. And a lot of people, rather they don't like to hear this or not, people that look like me the most have never had a relationship with their subconscious. So they don't even know why they don't like a motherfucker that look like me talking some shit and whatever the hell. It would be wrong. It's wrong, whatever. They'll turn around and do wrong shit. This kleptocracy too. This is residue of it. This is the same level of a person not knowing right from wrong until they learn the shit. Until they learn it. And I know I'm going to be dripping off, but I'm going to, bear with me. I'm going to get as much info as I can out to you, which is just the introduction. So I'm going to be going over notes, still really haven't even pulled everything out in order, but everything is by me. So people get in this place of silence, this place of struggle as well, and start losing themselves. People get into survival mode and start losing themselves. This is an uncontrolled ego. So this is an ego trip. So when you lining yourself up with shit, that's just like a person selling drugs thinking they doing something for the, they got to eat, they got to feed their family, let alone they got kids, they got to feed their kids, they got to feed their family. They gonna think the shit is good, and even if they know motherfuckers get locked up, whatever the hell the case may be, your average person don't have self-empowerment. So metaphysically speaking, a lot of people read books or do anything and never break the ego, or not realizing the ego is leading you to what you want to be real. You have to constantly challenge the ego. Like I remember growing up in school, and it don't matter if I was a straight A student. I was straight A student, all of this shit. So as a grown a grown adult now, looking back at it, it was no reason for me to have a fear. There was no reason for me to even have any worry, because I always basically did my work, always, try to make sure my grades was right. Not no lying about it, and I'm having D's and C's and F's and shit like that. I was a so-called good student doing this, and I used to make sure y'all get the likes up too. So we had all these people in and only a few likes. So I will be wanting to have an easy teacher. I know, like, the next grade. Oh man, who the next grade teacher? Third grade teacher. Oh man, I hope I have such and such, because Mr. Such and Such, he seemed like he a tough teacher. You know what I mean? And I used to basically get the teacher, or be in the, get the teacher that was cool, that I felt was cool, whatever. This, without me knowing it, or without anybody knowing it, is you talking or having a conversation in real time to yourself, but you having a conversation with your subconscious. So your subconscious is going to know what to do or bring it to you. You get what I'm saying? The low frequencies, far as the low frequencies, is more harder, and it's a whole different way, it's a whole different path. It's a horror movie. Goddamn me. It's a horror movie. You also have in the Bible, the Holy Biblios, where the terminology of, you have this terminology where people use and made it into a terminology where they say God won't give you nothing that you can't handle. Okay, all of these, if you go outside of this and quit being logic with everything, it's a possibility, which is the what is actually happening is that it's you. Your subconscious is the closest thing to to the captain, the pilot that's running the ship. So that's who you need to make a clear communication with, especially in these times. Especially in these times. So you not getting put in this loop or literally keep getting fucked with and can't break out of this shit. What's oblivious to people, right? So just like get the lights up too. Just like you have these business people. You have many different business people, and they'll be illustrating on what the government is doing illegal, and then they'll be telling you to team up, come contact me to help you with this legal shit. If a motherfucker is not moving you out of that shit, it's going to fall and end badly. You're going to be in the same shit. This is not the motherfucking time to be investing in crypto, whatever. Keep upholding this illusion or this political government system that you in. You also need to be aware of what the fuck you even doing, because a lot of people saying that something is bad, but that same shit they saying is bad, they are not exonerating. They're not deleting and starting fresh and starting over. This is the window in this time and space we in for you to be doing that. For you to be basically asking for goddamn miracles. You got this woke spiritual community. They don't even realize that these motherfuckers is up under fucking mind control. This is why you got conscious niggas looking like hippies. This is, this is black people or white. It don't matter. Just like Avatar. Just like the movie Avatar. This is what you are allowing yourself to have, for somebody to have access to you. Groups, energies, entities, deities, whatever the case may be. Let alone people don't know that these deities, entities, whatever demonic is equivalent to a headache, a disease, a stomach ache, stress in the body. Even that lay down is the opposite of what these people laid down for your ass to keep getting trapped in a loop in. Kleptocracy. 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 Listen. This is the system you in. So you got motherfuckers building in a wax house, just like Willy Wonka, the original story. You got people want to live in a chocolate house, and it's not meant for you to live in. It's gonna melt. You in a system that's like that, so when you create anything, I'm not saying you can't create shit, but if you creating something that you not aware that this is of that system, you are a part of the damn problem too. You literally have motherfuckers like these damn Hebrew Israelites on the streets, these mop head niggas, whatever religion, Christian, Moors, whoever, Buddhists, all of this goddamn shit is tools for you to use. How the hell you don't hear the separation with these different labels? How the hell you don't hear the psyop on that? Do you know people look at movies and say like, oh, drugs, don't do drugs, and go, don't know, no facts, don't know that majority of people is addicted to over-the-counter medicines. Next is foods. After that is dopamine. Then come your drugs, your so-called street drugs. The psyop even on that is a mind play. It's a mind play. It's a psyop. What is the psyop? On them showing motherfuckers on drugs. So your ass would never alter your mind. You don't need crack, heroin, no none of this shit. You can even breathe and get this effect. But your ass will run away from that shit if you knew that this shit, you could breathe and that shit would make you feel like you on cocaine, all this shit. Niggas don't do that just cause of that. Let alone they will say some shit is in their text that the shit is taboo. It's evil, but would turn around and be talking about want me to break down some goddamn movies. Or have I seen a damn comic book or some shit? There's nothing wrong with that, but that shit is blasphemy for your whole concept. You Christians, you Hebrew Israelites, you Muslims, you damn Buddhists, you whatever the hell it is, anything outside of that construct is against your shit, so you is up under mind fucking control. You are ignorant to the fact. So when all this shit hit the fan, if this is not a psyop, right? And if this is not bullshit, when all of this hit the fan, what is going to happen? All people can say is, what's not going to be here? Gas, food, whatever. What else is going to happen is going to be a civil clash. Rather you can say civil war, whatever, it's going to be the same shit. Like you got motherfuckers talking about World War II, World War III, World War this. Like if you a black man and a black woman, it always been world fucking war. If you a black man and a black so-called woman in America, it always been world war. You got all these smart motherfuckers talking all on this shit. You got these so-called professors. I'm a motherfucking professor. You got all these motherfuckers that's whatever degree, whatever the shit in out of a catalytic system, a kleptocracy system, a criminal system, a criminal enterprise that's going to fall, let alone a functioning social psychiatric fucking ward. You have professors, you have people working in this motherfucker. This is you got people working in America not thinking they fucking crazy as shit. But I'm the crazy motherfucker. I work on my root by myself. I do my whole life studying all this shit. The opposite of this shit that done failed everybody. I've been called, labeled, crazy, all this shit. But none of these motherfuckers is crazy. You got people watching the news thinking this shit just started. If it's on the news, if it's on anything, it's programmed. It's designed. These are Masonic scripts getting played out in your face. So to a motherfucker, I can look crazy, but you got people that are really fucking crazy out in this mug. You got people that is cool, crazy. Ain't no shea butter, no bamboo tissue gonna make a nigga smart or intelligent or spiritual. None of that shit. That's what got motherfuckers fucked up in the first place. It's all a business at the end of the day too. So rather a motherfucker selling herbs or selling fucking bean pies, turkey legs, or pork chops, you motherfuckers is in the same frequency. You getting ran by something outside of you. This is why if you can fathom and muster and bear a motherfucker like me, you can contact me for consultations. The psyche workshops. I cut the psyche workshops down because niggas want to hop in my class like it's Jordan's. So instead of you learning, you just want to say you got the money and come up in my motherfucking class and just act like you know some shit. Then this is where we at. So it's gonna always be bad if you haven't broke through this matrix. You not realizing you are a part of someone's belief system instead of you creating your own belief system. Who told you you can't do that? Somebody done told you everything and you don't want to say somebody done told you everything. That's why I fuck with people who say, oh yeah, I ain't never used to want to learn. I ain't never used to study. I don't understand this shit. Them be the real spiritual people. Them be the real people tapping in. You have to be aware of what's... Get the lights up. You have to be aware of this. If you sit back and analyze anything, even do this shit right now, do you hear me talking? I'm sounding bipolar as shit. I'm giving you two poles while I'm talking to you. This is what is not supposed to be allowed even to a person's subconscious. Everything that you're receiving that you haven't broke out of, to give you an easy perspective to break out of this shit, make sure everything has another polarity. So you're not getting mind controlled and mind fucked. People think that even this clone shit, people think that they gonna make a robot that look just like somebody. Do you get what I'm saying? And now that's a clone. And motherfucker can come take your body and replace your clone. I ain't saying that's wrong or right. But you can have another polarity of it. So another polarity of this understanding, just to give the example, is like another form of a clone is a person that don't have control of their psyche, which your psyche is a part of waves, so you can get manipulated through waves, which is known as frequencies as well. This is included to tap into and make a vibration. And your ass up under mind control from that. Now you a clone. This is why you got all these women so spiritual now. It's the same conqueror. Cause you done lost your mind and didn't get it back, and you think you got it. That's why a lot of people just now waking up, not understanding this shit been around. Where you was asleep, you slept good, you was knocked out. It ain't shit just happening. Just cause your ass waking up or your ass tapping or whatever, it's motherfuckers that's been doing the work, and people really want results from another motherfucker that they want in themselves. And if a person don't have that, which is judgment, it's a cutoff. So logic will always diminish and override your spiritual intellect. This is why you have people exposing themselves through the psyche. All you know is esoteric. All you know is esoteric. Is nothing Gnostic. That's both polarities. That's why if you hear a president saying, oh yeah, we're going to do this, whatever, he ain't giving you no, yeah, we going to do this, and this could be the outcome, whatever these, he ain't talking in the polarity. See, and these, listen, motherfuckers will watch a nigga, and it ain't just me, people will watch people on these frequencies, and know majority of motherfuckers is stupid, and will take the shit that from the people that's tapped in, and then will bring it to the forefront of the masses. But the whole masses, just like they did with Jesus, he was the shit until he fucking died. Just like all these other motherfuckers on this plight, your ass get sacrificed. Because they know that you not protected. There's no forces around you that's protecting you. You talking about some shit out of their script. And you think you special, know something. Even far as your average black man and black woman, it's hard for them to get past that color don't even have shit, let alone a cracker or a white person, the same shit that they don't like. It's hard for these people or anything of a low frequency to fathom that it's not about color when it comes to high frequency. It's not about materialistic things. And it's not about timing. Like, it's not about quick results. You get what I'm saying? At the same time, who say that something can't happen overnight? Who say something can't happen overnight? Still ain't getting no notes in order. So let me, I want to shout out to a brother too. I want to read this right quick. No matter how long you get on your spiritual journey, do not invite toxic people back into your life. Loneliness is not your enemy. It's your initiation. A real dangerous mistake is silence for suffering and running back to chaos just to feel something. Every time you reopen a door to inconsistency, you disrupt your own energetic alignment, like resetting your nervous system back to survival mode instead of elevation. That familiar energy isn't comfort, it's conditioning. A psychological loop designed to keep you vibrating low. This is what I'm expressing to you in an eschatology, metaphysical form, occult form, and phenomenology. So I've been doing these studies and research and teachings for over 18 years. Half of my life been to this. There's no 401k in this. This is why when I approach things like on social media or like on the internet, I try my best not to look or blend in or be like a lot of other people. Especially when it comes to using like too much slides. Shit like this. There's nothing wrong with that. This is just my lane right here. You get what I'm saying? I use slides sometimes. I even write on the board sometimes. You know, shit like this. Conversation. Sit down lecture form. Conversation lecture form is where I'm at when I do my own thing. That's basically why I do my lectures like this now. So a person can operate off of the primordial frequency, the closest thing to the primordial energy, frequency, and vibrations that we possibly was utilizing information and knowledge in when we stopped communicating telepathically. It was passed down by verb, the traditions or the culture or the knowledge or the wisdom was passed down from a source. You get what I'm saying? Through word of mouth or whatever, a source. If you bag up and look at your everyday life, even you can do this with everyday life, from the news to your everyday person, they're not going to realize that everything they come to you in is one polarity. This is metaphysically, I'm giving you a robot. And then you got the same robots talking about robots. Or NPCs is what they talking now. You got NPCs talking about NPCs. That's basically what the fuck is happening. It ain't no way around it. It's no way around it. This is really what's happening. If you bag up and look at the news, it's one polarity. That's why you have to, you be like, damn, what the hell happened? Oh, dang, somebody didn't hit a elderly woman. And then when you go and look at the report that's off the news, the elderly woman done be kidnapping and raping kids. It's one polarity. Even the newspapers. So that's why the newspaper will be more in debt. It will be another polarity. Instead of adding the polarity that the news then gave you, as well, vice versa to the television news from the newspaper. This is why when people go to work, when they envision shit, when they manifest shit, they literally telling you how to manifest this shit, because nobody ever did the work. So now you got this shit everywhere, and a lot of these motherfuckers is working for the CIA to fucking avatar your ass. It's working for the FBI to avatar, remote view your ass. This is why they be telling you to manifest shit. Everybody manifesting shit. When you really psyching your ass out, you never really handling a problem. To prove that it's a psyop on your ass, it's an attack on your shadow self. It's an attack on your subconscious. It's an attack on your polarity side. So you will go against the person that you came from. That's clone shit. Zombie state. So whenever you had bad shit or a good time with it, all these memories is fucking erased. Are you hearing what the hell you doing? You putting yourself up under mind control for another motherfucker to access your ass. Let's group up. Let's talk. We're gonna meet today, everybody, at 1:11, and then we're gonna have a positive get together where we're gonna meditate and think about all peace. This is a psyop on your fucking brain, especially if you a black man or a black woman, because you have melanin. You not melanin based. You are putin melanin. You are melanin based. You are putin melanin, I meant to say. So melanin is chaos. So they have to calm down the chaotic frequency and get you on this peaceful kumbaya shit to avatar your ass. This is why they gotta have you in a one polarity. Just like how these motherfuckers, bitches, white bitches be built. No ass, no shit. Now they got curves, all this shit. It's a play so they can mimic your ass. Cause niggas ain't doing shit so you got these damn clones or remote viewers or whatever the hell you want to get these people. Remote viewing, mind control, tapping into your frequency and running you. So they get to be them and be you. But people just think this shit is just movies. Just talk, conspiracy theories, all this shit. They want to see you. They like, even with me, they want me to show you shit when you are seeing it while I'm talking. The vision should be coming to your head. A lot of people cannot get past if somebody, this is really how it is. It's like school. If somebody bummy, dirty, whatever, somebody will say something before somebody else say it. Not knowing that it's probably 100 people want to say the same thing, and you probably just beat them to the punch, or they didn't want to say it. The whole point is what's over your fucking head is what's actually happened. The other polarities are or the quantum, what's happening quantumly. If people not understanding this. This is why you'll go to work. This is why people have disappointing days. I do too. But I'm not setting myself up like I'm perfect and this world is perfect. So when something bad happened, I'm not numb to it, but it's not throwing me off my square. You hear me? I'm not numb to it, but I'm not getting thrown off my square. So this is the introduction lecture, Kleptocracy. I guess I can also, while I'm looking or rambling over notes, so I don't lose where I'm going, because whatever, be all over the place. It might seem like it. When I'm really trying to slow this shit down. The part 1 of Kleptocracy, be looking for that, which is cultural amnesia, and also part 2, the Kleptocracy. So yes, the news. Okay, so, and this is a part of a series, so I was just letting you know that. Let me get you on this. So when you go to work, your whole vision, even when people do these rituals that they get off of, see everybody do it, whatever the case may be. This is why people will feel like they doing something wrong and don't realize you are doing it wrong, or it's going to fail, or why something is not working. It's because, one, you don't fully believe. And then if you pay attention, you're not whole, and you're disputing literally one polarity, one frequency. It's just like water. Water is cold, water can be hot. But it's water. It's no separation. Only the temperature, I guess, makes it different. Everything has an opposite. Everything has a polarity. So pay attention to these one polarity situations, or pay attention to understanding that these things come in different polarities. I mean, that this matrix, not your matrix, this so-called matrix out here is ran by one polarity on a low frequency. Or anything low frequency, anything ritualistic against you, a spell against you, foreign to you will be in one polarity. Even if somebody giving you rituals and they saying, well, this is whatever good, whatever, and this could be the bad thing, you might think them as two different polarities. No. What will make two different polarities is a motherfucker giving you a ritual and then not even bringing up or speaking on what they just gave you and giving you another thing on the outside of that that will make sense, that you can damn near compare and contrast. So if a motherfucker, yeah, get rich, all of this shit, where is the before? You get what I'm saying? Like, people want millions and billions, not understanding that a dollar, the 50 cent, the $5, the $20 bill, the $100, all of this coincides to make that amount. You don't have to do nothing a certain way. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to keep looking outside of yourself. Don't compare yourself to nothing else. You get what I'm saying? People say that shit, but it's in an uncontrolled ego form. This is why you have people saying you got an ego, all this shit. You got if you sit back and do what I tell you, not what I'm telling you, if you experiment with this polarity shit and understand kleptocracy, and that this system, this matrix is a kleptocracy system, you should be able to see this shit from around the corner. This is why people don't believe in, they like, you will go, people will get readings, and then with somebody that you don't like and in your presence, and you mugging them all this shit, and you know that you don't like them, and you know damn well they picking up off your energy, you would still choose to be an idiot and to say you don't know. What are you doing? What? I don't know what you saying. I ain't even doing nothing. Just want to be a dumb motherfucker. Just playing with yourself. That's what you doing. Playing with yourself. That's why everybody wants somebody to help their ass. Then when a motherfucker is in a position to assist somebody, they take that shit as help. Don't nobody know shit about no assistance. They think like they only, even what they told you was like government assistance. That's the far as assistance motherfuckers know, white or black. A form of a motherfucker doing something for your ass. This spirituality is not like that. This real spirituality is not like that. Knowledge and wisdom is not like that. You gotta go get it yourself. Just this equivalent to a person looking at the news and saying, the devil is at play. Or these people is gonna, Jesus, or Allah, whoever, Buddha, whoever, Krishna, whoever, Osiris, Oya, Oshun, whatever the hell. And oblivious to this shit is on the inside of you. It resonates with parts of your body and quantumly. And then these same people will turn around and say the same thing that you worship it, but they're not doing it right. The so-called conscious community, the so-called woke community, is in the same frequency too. They'll talk about people that's in belief systems, that's in religions, and they done turn what they think spirituality and this woke shit into a religion, into a belief system. It's nothing spiritual out here. Some people really are on the path. This is why you will have people. It'll be one polarity. It will be one polarity. Just like this criminal enterprise your ass living in, and then you will want to be the best business person. You not understanding this a kleptocracy system. You want to be the best business person, and then don't understand why the hell your ass got to go do some damn Fed time. Cause you a damn criminal too. You ain't do shit different. You thought you did something different. You didn't. You didn't. Just like motherfuckers wipe they ass with hemp tissue, bamboo tissue, plant-based tissue, and pure D fucking idiots. Ignorant. You will let a motherfucker and you got people that you say will let your ass die and get sacrificed by Allah or Jesus Christ. And you think motherfuckers love your ass. Then you got what people talking about a president. You got motherfuckers. Did you vote? Did you vote? And ain't now time your vote meant some shit, but you would straight lose a relationship with your family member if they didn't vote. Oblivious to that shit not doing shit. This is I'm gonna be in more depth on the next chapter in the next series of shit of this lecture. This is the introduction. So I'm also at the same time trying not to say too much that's going to also be in the other lectures, the part 2 and the other parts of the Kleptocracy series. So all the knowledge, all of this shit is at your thumbnails right now. It could be a good or a bad thing, right? That's what you want to be able to understand. This shit could be a good or a bad thing. You still want to be able to be in your space. No matter what the hell is going on. This shit, you should not be able to, you shouldn't even be affected or mimicking none of this shit that you saying is bad at the same time. Kleptocracy. I want to thank everybody for coming and looking at this introduction lecture, which is the introduction to the Kleptocracy series. I will go more in depth on these other parts. The part 1, cultural amnesia. Part 2, part 1, Kleptocracy, cultural amnesia. Part 2, Kleptocracy, hegemony. Part 1, cultural amnesia. Part 2, hegemony. But both of them, that's part 1, part 2 of the Kleptocracy series. This is just the introduction. I want to thank everybody for showing support, contacting, donating, reaching out for consultations, and even asking about the spiritual workshops. I'm doing consultations now, and I will be doing like keep doing like the private group lectures, Zoom lectures, whatever. Somebody will have me on their own platform, whatever. So contact or try to be in tune to see what platform I'm on. If I'm on somebody else stuff, try to get in contact with me for any spiritual consultations. Uh, I might be bringing back the psyche workshops towards the fourth quarter. But right now, I'm just going to be getting these lecture series out the way. So make sure that you be here for part one. Going to be going way more in depth. Part one will be kleptocracy, cultural amnesia. This is kleptocracy, the introduction. And thank you all again. Like I said, contact me. Let's see. Also, okay, and you can also contact me at 314-309-1331. Text, let me know what you hitting up about, spiritual consultations, info, heck, even my Minecraft book dealing with having psyche techniques in that have a lot of techniques, exercises, psyche exercises in that one can do. Even if you want to contact me for any also techniques that you can use for yourself, contact me, or even leaving a comment so you will know how to move forward on getting up with me. Contact line 314-309-1331. Thank y'all. Peace and love. Y'all be safe out there. Be aware and observe. And let's see. So to clean up this, you want to clean up this and give you like a few guidelines to remember. The main highlights from this will be: pay attention to things only coming to you in one polarity. Like even if it's a person that just always talking happy, not stay away, just be aware. Or if a person always mad, what I'm trying to have you to understand, these are forms of a person that's not controlling their mind, and it's a possibility that they can be prone to frequencies attack and having side effects. This is scripted for these things to happen, so you'll see a lot of people, a lot of craziness happening. You get what I'm saying? A lot of craziness happening. So, just like you got these conscious and woke and spiritual motherfuckers will say something about something in retrograde is why something happened. You crazy fucks. You crazy fucks. And why when something is in retrograde, you supposed to be a supreme being and you getting affected by this shit? You see that? That's one polarity shit. Can't break out of this shit. These motherfuckers is up under mind control, and I believe they are getting remote view, whether it's Montauk, whether it's whatever, it's many different locations where they have people remote viewing your ass on what the. Then they also have people that's viewing you with this technology. So that's what I'm talking about, and what you should hear and listen for polarity, so you don't have a clone talking to your ass. And you thinking you a part of some right shit. You look up, you around a bunch of motherfucking clones. Zombies. Shit. I might change part one to Zombieland. Kleptocracy Zombieland. All love. I'm out of here, man.